tickles. Ah. Hello, my lovelies. It is another fabulous video with me. Sure. Okay, we'll go with that. Anyways, today I'm continuing the Kevyn Aucoin making faces looks. So, if this is the first video you've watched, we are doing the third look in the classic looks, or I guess he calls it the great looks. So we already did the innocent, we already did the vamp. So today is the flapper. And here is the picture. Bum, bum, bum. And I guess this is, who is this done on? So this is T-Ball's of TLC, because remember, this book was way back in the day. She looks fabulous. These are our instructions, and I will tell you right here, I am having to fudge for a lot of these ingredients. Mostly because he loves his cream shadows, because it's very 90s, early 2000s. I don't use cream shadows, so I'm like, ugh. So I'm going to be using pressed shadow instead of cream shadow like he likes. I don't carry eye pencils. I refuse to use eyeliners, pencil eyeliners, because they melt and I'm an extended wear artist. And when you're an extended wear artist, you are doing everything you can to make sure that they look flawless from the moment you leave to when they wash it off 12 hours later or more. Depending upon how early the ceremony is and how late the reception goes, it can be almost 24 hours. So I don't use pencils. So I'm like, we're going to have to use gel liner because that's what I do use. And the lipstick I'm going to use, I'm going to have to modify it a little bit to get it to be that same exact color. Because this is not a very popular color, and I really kind of only carry the lipsticks that are currently trending that season. And it fluctuates a little from year to year, not too much, but I don't carry a ton of lipsticks because they go bad at some point, and if you're not constantly using them, it's just a waste of money. So that being said, I have pulled out the ingredients and we're gonna get started. So step number one is to apply foundation or concealer as needed and where it is needed. So I don't need a ton, especially we're doing dark around the eyes, and that's usually my only area that I do generally conceal on a daily. And I'm a little pink and stuff, but we're not doing a vamp look, so we can stick with the natural face. So we're going to skip the concealer part because he said it was optional. So we're going to make it optional. And we're going to gently shape and brush the eyebrows. I do need a little bit. I have my handy dandy brown mascara. This is my personal brown mascara. I leave here at the studio for demos. That way I'm not contaminating my kit. And I can use what I prefer on my eyebrows. So we're going to brush and shape. I do not have a lot of hair, so we're going to draw that in too. Okay. Gotta have good brows. Even he knew back in the day, you gotta have good brows. Boom, boom, boom. Do, 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 do. Boom, 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 boom. I have no background noise, so you're gonna hear me make my own. Alright, we have eyebrows. Ta-da! I'm a real fan of brow mascara. Alright, step number 3. Use the kohl pencil to rim the eyes top and bottom. So he is gonna have us do that upper waterline. I've never done that. Um, Part of that is most clients don't want to hold still for that, and I don't work with professional models. I work with real, normal, everyday women, so that means they are tend to be a little less comfortable with you doing crazy shit to them. So that being said, I'm gonna see if I have some slightly clean brushes and do my makeup. So I'm going to use a powder to do what he likes. Powder likes to adhere to the moisture even better than a pencil would. And so I'm going to use an angled liner brush. This is a Krylon. I do like Krylon. It's not what I use for fine lining, but he wants a more of a dramatic dark look. So we're going to take some black eyeshadow and do my waterline. I have never done my upper waterline, so I'm not entirely looking forward to that. Be careful not to like poke my eyeball. I will say this does feel like putting dirt in your eye, so if you do it all the time, your eyeballs get used to it, but this can cause tearing for sensitive people. Okay, we're lined on the inner, and man, I've never done this. This is going to be tricky. Ooh, that tickles. Ah. All right. Oh, that fuck. Oh, that tickles so. Oh, I apologize if you're underage and I'm swearing, but that's my favorite word. What can I say? It's a very effective word. Oh shit, man. Ugh. I don't necessarily recommend doing this to a client. And the pencil might be a little better because it won't leave any fallout. But it's not the powder that's irritating, it's the tickle. It fucking tickles. Like, alright. Oh, it does look kind of cool though. Like, hey, I'm fully lined, man. Okay, so, alright, that's done. Now, apply the cream eyeshadow in a near black color all around the kohl pencil. Smudge using the brush of your fingertip to create a very mysterious eye look. So, he's leaving this completely up to your discretion of what is a mysterious eye look. So, I'm going to take some black eyeshadow. And we're going to give me a mysterious eye look. I have a feeling I'm going to look more goth than mysterious, so. Woo, 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 woo. Will fingers work better? I mean, we're talking back in the day. Back in the 90s and 2000s, we used our fingers for everything. We did not have brushes, and it was either the little spongy things that came in like Maybelline, drugstore makeup, or our fingers. So fingers were a lot like makeup brushes back in the day. Okay, I'm now looking like I'm giving myself like a black eye. Back in the day, your makeup brush was just that little sponge. So I'm sure you've seen like videos of retro, like people doing their makeup back in the day. But hey, your fingers are good tools, man. Do I look mysterious? look a little goth, but let's keep doing this. Let's keep going. Boom, boom, boom. I kind of like this look on myself because this is kind of I used to always do a gothy smoky. I went through a whole goth Maryland stage where I had like platinum blonde hair to here and I did like super goth makeup. It was like blood red lips. It was like a goth Maryland and that was a really fun stage in my late 20s. Then I did um, and then I went really conservative and had like a mom bob. I really had mom bob and then I didn't have any kids though, so I'm not sure if it's like a mom bob or like a really boring aunt bob. I am an aunt, so I think that would be appropriate. Just a touch. You'll notice if you've watched the other videos that I try not to like pull out the fancy shenanigans and like really modify these looks with like pro choices. Um, I probably should. You would be probably more amused, but I kind of want to do it just the step by step of like how he's telling us to do it and see like how a normal person with no tools would do it, and this is the result. So I am gonna come in with just a little bit and get it out of here because I kind of sorry, my braces make me drool sometimes. I kind of did a little too zealous in there and was giving me a really dark look. I personally really like the dark around my eyes. I think they look fabulous. But that's me, and I'm a little biased by myself because I'm like, hey, you're hot. Anyways, continuing. Alright. And then Blast Mascara is applied to curled lashes top and bottom. So curl your lashes. I do like how he doesn't have you mascara and then curl because that will snap your lashes off and you don't want to do that. So I like how he's like, no, curl your lashes and then put the mascara on. This is the boring part. And don't pinch me, don't pinch me. And I've mentioned this in the other videos, but with my clients, I have them curl their own lashes because they like to move on me. And I don't want to be liable for ripping out their lashes because they're not holding still. So I would just recommend go here, curl your lashes and like talk them through it. Then, you know. All right, we are using my own personal mascara. Again, I keep it here for demos. And we're gonna get me some mascara. I am blind. I need to be closer. I used to monitor as a mirror and I can't always see what I'm doing. So maybe I should get a little small handheld, right? Yeah, probably. I dig this look. Maybe this is my new look. Probably not. I think my eyes look big and mysterious, don't you? They look a little green today, huh? My eyes are just gray, so they randomly change colors. My dad, he had like aqua blue eyes, and they could go from like teal to like an intense cobalt blue. And then my brother, he has these clear aqua eyes, and so they're very intensely blue. My little sisters are more greenish, and then my older sister had like husky white blue, and my mom had more of a gray blue, and I kind of got the gray. Let's see. Last, apply 2 coats of dark brownish purple lip color using your lip brush. Um, they did not use a lip pencil, so we're gonna use a lip brush, and we're gonna scrape that off. Woo! Because as painful that is the cleanest way to apply lipstick from person to person so we are not contaminating. No contamination. All right, lip brush, lip brush, lip brush. Here we go. So this is going to come off a little more red, I think. Oh, it's not too bad. He doesn't say anything about what style of lip, just 2 coats. Now, he didn't use a lip liner, and he said I didn't use a lip liner. I recommend a lip liner when you are doing dark red or dark colors in general. It's going to keep it from bleeding and control your shape a little better. And red lipstick in general bleeds. So I followed his steps, but I do recommend when you do it, use lip liner. My crooked little lips. Yeah, so use lip liner when you do it. And let me know how it goes for you. If you like it, if it's going to be your new look. Okay, and then I am going to finish it off because he had more of a darker tone. And this turned a little more red. I'm going to take a darker lipstick. It's not a darker lipstick, a darker eyeshadow of the same color that he wants. And just fix it. Ah, yes, this is much better. And there you guys have it. The flapper. It's actually a very simple look. And I do recommend, of course, doing your makeup how you prefer. But it's kind of nice. It does make me feel very 90s, especially I've got braids in my hair. And if I had a few clips, I'd be super 90s. But there you have it, the flapper. And I hope you've been enjoying these videos. Until next time, I will talk to you all later.